If you don't like the fight, get out the huddle right now. If you ain't ready for a fight, go ahead and go home. Because that's what this is going to be for 4 quarters. It's prime time. It's Thanksgiving, so let's eat. What's going on, Eagles fans? Let me take these glasses off. Let's get down to this video. This is my, what week are we in now? 14? Already? Come on, man. It's flying by. But we got this match coming up, as you guys know. Before I get into it, people are always asking why do I always wear this shirt or jersey. Because it's light, it's nice, and it feels good, and I respect Darren Sproles, you know. So, my bad. Let's get down to this matchup. So, we go against the Seattle Seahawks, the defending world champions, you know, the Super Bowl champs. 48 to be exact. Beat the shit out of Peyton. You guys seen my video before, flipping out about that thing. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a real tough game. I know I'm not coming in here all energetic, hyped up, because it's real late. And, excuse me. Just trying to get this out to you guys. This is a big game for Chip Kelly. Okay, this is a big game for Chip Kelly. My bad about that. This is a big game for Chip Kelly. Okay, a lot of people like to say that Green Bay game was his biggest of his career. I think this might be. And people say, why? Why? Because if he loses, you know, people are gonna be upset. The reason I say it's the biggest of his career is personally because this is where we need to see if the genius can come into play. The genius that everyone likes to, you know, call him. You know, I call him a good coach, maybe great. You know, my bad, sorry. I don't call him, you know, genius just yet. I mean, he's an offensive guru. You know, he's a genius with that. But reason why is because there's a lot of statistics to this game. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, statistics don't mean nothing. Throw them out the window. They don't mean nothing. But when you're going against this team that is just starting to catch fire, statistics do mean a whole lot. First off, a lot of people like to say how the Dallas Cowboys beat them, and if the Dallas Cowboys beat them, we can beat them. That's a good fact. That's a good statistic. But let me tell you this. At that time, they weren't as good. Like they had some weapons on the defensive side of the ball, which they pride themselves on, that were missing links. You know what I mean? We're on injury reserve, you know, injured, this and that. And now they're starting to catch fire. Okay, a lot of people like to talk about how they were close with the Raiders in that game, and I was like, damn, these people, yeah. And that same way I was like, you guys are overrated. But now they're starting to catch a little bit of fire, okay? What do we have going for us? We're quicker, which will wear their defense out. It's at home. That's pretty much because they're real suspect on the road. Real suspect, them Seahawks. But let's get down to the game. First off, this is where I'm saying that the genius of Chip Kelly needs to come into play. If people, you know, like they call him that. Let me tell you something. You guys know Andy Reid, Big Red. You guys know Andy Reid, big cup of Kool-Aid looking cat. He's a pass-first coach. Okay, he said this exactly to Anthony Gargano, you know, on 94.1 WIP. He said, if I could pass on every down, I would pass the ball. He would like to do it 45 times a game, 35 times a game, no matter who's the quarterback. He like to pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball, run it, pass the ball, pass the ball. Where Chip Kelly's the opposite. You know, he likes to run it, then throw. This is where Chip Kelly's going to come into play, because I went back and I looked at that Chiefs versus Seahawks game, and Andy Reid only passed the ball 16 times. 16! That's all. And I'm looking at it like, oh my God, this guy who passes the ball so much, and he's notorious for it, is going to sit there and only pass 16 times? And the passes were little screens and then like a few, balls. But they kept the ball far away from the defense, far away from Richard Sherman, that secondary, which is probably the biggest test for this Eagles team, just like Chip Kelly said. Earl Thomas, beast, he should be with us, but, hey, I got over it. Richard Sherman, cocky bitch, but, got to respect his game. So this is where we're going to have to come into play. Now, this game relies on the shoulders of LaShawn McCoy and Darren Sproles, them two, and maybe Chris Polk. Does not rely on Mark Sanchez. Now, I'm scared of him throwing the ball and getting some interceptions. I don't need that happening, and that could really be the turning point of the game. But every team that has beat the Seahawks for the 100th, every team that has beat the Seahawks, their running back, like Jamal Charles, had 100-plus yards in every one of the games that they lost. Every game that they lost this season, the running back on the opposing side, like, LaShawn McCoy, would have to have 100-plus yards in order for us to win this game. That's a real statistic. That's a true fact. You cannot pass the ball a million times on these people. You cannot do what you did, Chip Kelly versus the Cardinals, 65 passes, and especially with Nick Foles and how he was turning over the ball at an alarming rate, which I think Mark Sanchez is now turning it over a little more than him. But that's just me. I don't want to get into that, but I was going to say, if Nick Foles was in the offense right now, with the running just now starting to click, I think he would be the same. He would be good. But, it's whatever. That's a different story. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, we need to stop. This is what they're notorious for. Their runs and their read option. Okay, they like to run the ball, read option. They ain't got that many weapons on the offense. Okay, and that's one thing that scares me. A lot of people like to say, well, why are you scared? We shut down Dez Bryant. Let me tell you something. This team is known for shutting down these big receivers. We shut down Dez. We shut down Calvin Johnson last year. We shut him down a couple years before that. But every time it's unknown mother effers or people that no one really cares about, we don't shut them down. We shut down Andre Johnson when we versed the Texans. We shut him down straight up. Bradley Fletcher had the best game of his career that game. And we shut down Dez this game. We shut down Jason Witten, which we haven't done in a long time. But you understand what I'm saying, right? That these guys are unknown besides, Doug Baldwin and all these other guys. They're not that good at weapons, okay? But Russell Wilson is fleet of foot. He I wouldn't say he's deadly accurate because he ain't that accurate. But he has a nice touch on the ball. Like I seen the game, him versus the 49ers, where he swooped out the pocket, went this way, and if he threw a laser like some Johnny Manziel would or McNabb or Brett Favre would have done, where they would have swerved the pocket and just threw a laser, the ball would have been incomplete. He had the perfect touch. He just went like that, and it went right into his tight end's hands, and the tight end almost took it to the crib but got stopped. I think a couple yards short of the red zone. See, so he has a lot of things to his game. A lot of people like to bring up how we stopped Cam Newton so much. Let's keep it real, okay? Cam Newton's not that good of a quarterback. Okay, second of all, the guy was hurt. Just don't compare him to Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's way smaller, way more of an escape artist than Cam Newton. He can do all this and shake people off. That's why this is going to be a tough game, though. I mean, this is the only thing that scares me is that Russell Wilson running loose and the run game not getting going on our side of the ball, and Mark Sanchez just having to rely on him, and it just not working out. Okay. I think we're going to tire their defense out. They're not used to this fast pace. We're going to go, 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 and they're just going to be like tired out. So back to what I was saying about the run and read option they always do. If we can shut down Marshawn Lynch, which I think we probably can, he probably will bust out a couple runs on us. They all get some. Marshawn Lynch is, beast mode. I'm all about that action, boss. That. But yeah, to stop Russell Wilson, in my opinion. A lot of people are saying, let's put Kendricks inside the quarterback spy, which he's the best at, in my personal opinion. I say we put Connor Barwin in there. And the reason why I say put Connor Barwin in there is because he runs a 4.4. You know what I'm saying? He'll get to Russell Wilson's little ass. You know what I'm saying? He'll get to him. So we got to watch out for that. We got to watch out for Marshawn Lynch. Their offense isn't that good, but I have a feeling they're going to have a nice day on us because they all get days on us, you know what I'm saying? We haven't played good on 4 o'clock games besides the Dallas game. The other ones we haven't won. Let's have that change. Chip Kelly, let's make a change. Let's win this game on Sunday, and let's keep going. Because if we lose this game on Sunday, I'm not looking ahead to Dallas already, okay? But if we lose the game on Sunday and then lose to Dallas, we ain't making the playoffs, okay? So let's just keep it that way. This is a must-win. This is Chip Kelly's career game, in my opinion. Do not pass the ball 100 times. Keep it on the ground. If the run gets stopped, we are screwed, but keep trying. Let's put an end to this stuff. Now, this is a statement game for us. Let's show who the hell we are. We're the Philadelphia Eagles, and we're coming to fight. That's my game plans. Russell Wilson probably will be running a lot because they got a patchworked offensive line. That offensive line's horrible. No one can lie about that. Let's just keep Sanchez, give him nice protection. Let's give McCoy the ball. Hopefully he can bust out some runs. Let's get it going. One more thing, Sanchez, do not throw near Richard Sherman. I heard Richard Sherman's going to be covering Jordan Matthews. That's not good because that's his favorite weapon. That's Mark Sanchez's favorite weapon. And no Mark Sanchez. He's the type of guy where he don't care who's on the guy, he'll throw it. I hope you burn Richard Sherman. I think he's going to get a couple picks on it. But it should be a great game. I'll be back here at my recap. And if you guys want to see that recap, let me know. Subscribe to this channel now. Like this video. Give me a thumbs up. You guys know the deal. And comment below on your thoughts on the game. What scares you? Do you think we can win? Do you think we're going to lose? What's your results? What's your predictions? And who scares you the most, as I said? And what do you think we're going to thrive in this game? Front seven, secondary, offense, what? Thank y'all. Be back later this week with my recap. Peace. Go Birds, baby. Go Birds. Stay hungry.